I know that for you it's important recording, eh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's important. Okay, let's do in the first problem. The first problem, the information that's given is B is 8, and we have a triangle. Okay, right triangle, of course. This is B angle, this is A angle, this is C angle. Normally C is called right angle. This is a letter C, this is a letter B, this is a letter A. Entonces the information que es given is capital A is 30 degree. Okay, capital A is 30 degree. 30 degree. One more information is given. B is 8. A linear unit, I don't know, see a centimeter. And that's it, no more. You need to find the rest of the angle and the side. Okay, let's do it. Entonces now B is super easy because B and A are complementary. And this is a specific case in which one corner is 90 degrees. In general, no. In general, the sum of the interior is 180. However, see, one guy is 90 degrees. 180 minus 90 is 90. Entonces B is equal 90 minus. Professor, I have a problem with the connection. Wow. And Nene, I don't know who are you. 30 is 60. Okay, I know then que B angle is 60 degrees. Good. Now I need to find, for example, the hypotenuse. I have the opposite is B. Bueno, under the consideration que the angle is 30, the opposite is A, no? Depende, no? Depende the position. And B is given. Entonces now I'm using maybe cosine, no? So let me see. I don't know. Sine is opposite hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent hypotenuse. And tangent is opposite adjacent. So the information that I have at the beginning is this angle and this. And this is the opposite. Opposite. And the thing I want to find, for example, is, or maybe adjacent. Wait, this is adjacent. Sorry. Mistake. With respect to this angle, que 30, this side is adjacent. Adjacent. Suppose one, I need to find the hypotenuse. Okay, the hypotenuse. So you apply cosine. And for finding the opposite, maybe you apply tangent. Yeah. This is the idea. Let's start one by one. The sine or cosine, sorry. The cosine, no? Cosine, 30 degree is the ratio between adjacent, que es 8, divided by hypotenuse, que es 6. Okay. I apply cross multiply. Therefore, C alone is equal 8 times. 8 times of 8 divided by cosine. 30 degrees. Well, I recommend you put in a calculator now. Not exactly try to find the exact value, decimal approximation. So you divide 8 divided by cosine 30 degrees. I put in my calculator. Of course, when I go solving the review, I get 9.24. Remember, this is approximation. So now, you see, you are smart. Of course, the test is no multiple choice. The test, you have no option to select. And now you round to the near 100th, to decimal place. This is C. Now to find A, well, okay, I use a tangent. Tangent 30 degrees. Is equal, opposite is A divided by adjacent is 8. Therefore, A alone is 8 times. tangent 30. Okay, I put in my calculator again, and the answer is 4.62. So the conclusion of this problem is ABC, ABC, ABC. Okay, A is 4.62, B is given at the beginning 8, and C was 9.24. Everything has logical because hypotenuse is bigger, no? It's a logical. Angle A30 is given at the beginning, B was found 60 and 90 degrees. Boom, end the story. It's obvious in this case, well, you select A, C, yeah, it's obvious to say. I don't know, you let me know if I make a mistake. Clear? Any problem? Everything okay or no? Come on, answer me.
It's okay, Professor.
It's okay. And the rest of the students? No question?
Can I take a picture, Professor, before you?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Okay. Thanks.
Just I can erase?
Yes, Professor.
Okay. Number 2 is similar. Number 2 is the same figure, you know. Same figure. This is B, this is C, this is A, this is C, this is B, this is A. However, in this case, the information gets given is A2, and the angle A is 40 degrees. I know very, very, very well that it's a 90 degree. Therefore, angle B is 90 degree minus 40, que 50 degree. Complementary. This is only happen when it's right triangle. I don't know. Okay, so now, according to this information, we need to find B. I need to find C. Entonces, my recommendation is for finding B. Well, I use tangent, no? Because we have information. Well, depende, no? Depende the angle que you see, pero I in my paper, I don't know why, I take 50 degree. So tangent 50 degree is equal the ratio between opposite, que B, divided by adjacent, que 2. Therefore, B alone is 2 times tangent 50. So you are doing different, you're using 40, the answer doesn't change, of course. And B is equal, put in the calculator, 2 times tangent 50 is 2.38. Okay. Now, similar to find C, the hypotenuse, I'm using sine 50. Or cosine, doesn't matter. Okay, I don't know why. In my paper, I do weird. Sine 50 is the ratio between opposite is 2.38 divided by C. Therefore, C is equal 2.38, divided by sine 50. We put in a calculator, and the answer is 3.11. 3.11 is C. 2 point is B, and C Es de 8. Wow. You have some question, you have doubt how you put this in your own calculator or no? Do you want to show you? No? Okay.
No.
Every student needs, okay, explain and bueno, of course I can explain using my online calculator. Que it's not necessarily the same of you, but at least it's something. At least it's something. Entonces no necessary calculator, no? The explanation for the calculator, no. It's totally irrelevant for you, right? Guys?
Yes, Professor, it's all clear.
Okay, super. Let's move on to the 3 and 4, que es a word problem. I guarantee you que in the test you see 2 word problem similar to this. The same situation, but I change the number, of course. I change the number. The number is different. Okay, let me try to understand this. Read the problem and try to understand. So in the test, you see that kind of problem, exactly the same. I change only the number. Because the complicated part is to understand the word problem and find the solution. Entonces now, remember that we have 3 word problem extra credit, no? In the PowerPoint. Okay, entonces now a surveyor is measuring the distance across the small lake. Wow. Remember, it's extremely important to do a sketch. To understand, I suppose, in my hand, in my mind, okay, this is the lake. The lake, of course, contains water. The best color to represent the water is blue. Okay. And this is my lake. Okay. He has set up his transit on one side of the lake 100 feet from peeling is a point. I suppose peeling is here. Peeling. Directly across from pier. I suppose another hypothetical point, piers. Suppose pier. Not necessarily your sketch is similar to my sketch. From his transit, the angle between the peeling and the pier is 35 degrees. Okay. Entonces now 100 feet is peeling, but directly across the pier. Okay, this distance, in my opinion, this is the most complicated part to understand. That distance is equal 110 feet. Okay, let me read again to understand. This is, he has set up his transit from one side of the lake 100 feet from the peeling. That is directly across. O sea, es, es synonymous to say horizontal. Across from the pier on another side of the lake. From his transit, the angle between the peeling and pier is 35. Who is 35? I suppose that we are doing another segment connecting both points, and this angle is 35. Degree. Not necessarily the sketch is the same. You suppose another sketch, pero que satisfy the same idea. The most important is the triangle gets formed. The triangle gets formed is like that. Boom, boom, and boom. This distance is 110, and this angle is 35. degree. Okay. And what I need to do? I need to find. What is the question? What is the question? What is the distance between peeling and pier? Okay, to the near foot. Okay. Hypotenuse. I need to find hypotenuse. So what is the information I have in my hand? Well, I have angle. I have the adjacent side. I need to find the hypotenuse. In my opinion, the best way is using cosine. So basically, cosine 35 degree is equal 100. 110, no? Divided by D, no? Therefore, divided by D. This is D, no? Hypotenuse. Therefore, D is equal 110 divided by cosine 35 degree. Now division, the answer is multiplication or is division? Let me see. D no. They are Okay. This is wrong. The setting is wrong. Look, 110 is this. It's the distance. And I think you don't know is D. The D. So you know the distance across, no horizontal. You need to find this. But the formula is different. The formula is, say my paper do right, is adjacent divided by hypotenuse, que is 110. Therefore, D is equal multiplication 110 multiplication cosine 35 degree. Therefore, D is 90 feet. Put in the calculator, and that's it. Okay, let me try to understand again. 110 represent, he has set up the transit one side of the lake 100 feet from peeling that is directly across the pier. Okay. It's obvious. It's obvious that the hypotenuse is this distance. And what is the distance between peeling and the pier to the near foot? Well, that one. Let me see si you consider in opposite direction. Si you consider, let me see if it makes sense. And the other way, I think different. I don't know if I'm good or no. Let me try. It's 35 again. This is 110, and this is D. And the formula is the same, but it's completely reciprocal, no? Cosine 35 degree is equal 110, que is adjacent in that case, divided by hypotenuse. So the hypotenuse is 110 divided by cosine 35. Let me put in the calculator so it makes sense this answer according to the choice that we have. 110 divided by cosine 35 degree.
No, Professor, it gives more than that.
No, it's logical. It's more than that because it's hypotenuse, no? A ver, it's 134. 134 feet, no? We have no option with similar to this? No. So I'm right. It's 90 feet. Forget about that part. Okay. The student can understand much better English. You realize que is this idea? Okay, look. Because it's confusing, no? The distance one side of the lake, 100 feet from Peeling. This is a keyword. Directly across. Es de hypotenuse, yes. Okay. Fortunately, the word problem is similar, no? I only changed the number, but this, you know, is a little bit depending the interpretation you see. All right, let's move on to number 4. One of you have no question? You have no question? Clear or no? Clear? Clear the first word problem. Remember, guys, we have time. Any question you have is your duty to ask me, because this is the intention of this moment, no? We'll go over again.
We go over again because I didn't understand the previous one that well.
Number 3 or number 4?
Number 3, Professor.
Okay. The information gets given, Noela, is the distance in between Peeling and Pier. 110. Que es confused. Entonces now, directly from his transit, the angle between the Peeling and Pier is 35. Okay. What is the distance between Peeling and the pier to the near? Okay, it's confusing, the question. But I suppose that they want to find the horizontal distance. The horizontal distance between Peeling and pier, like a projection here. That this red distance. At least for me, it's not clear in the test of the problem. But okay. So the hypotenuse is given, the angle is given. I need to find adjacent cosine. Now clear?
Yeah, it's clear. It was just
little bit. I understand it's a little bit. But the problem is interpretation. It's English, the problem, no? No the trigonometry, mathematics.
Yes.
Okay, that is the reason I try to avoid, but in this case, important the word problem. So now I put in the extra credit, the most complicated, and the super easy like this. It's the same idea, but I change the number, no? Okay, let's see number 2, and help me to interpretation this. We have something. We have a radio transmission tower. Wow, a radio transmission tower, and the radio transmission tower is 210 feet tall. Okay, tall. So let me try to make a sketch. I suppose this is a tower. This is my tower. And the tall, if it is 210 feet. Okay. Now, how long should a guide wire be if it's be attached 15 feet from the top and make 32-degree angle? Pero dice 15 of the top. Okay, entonces es plus, ¿no? 15, a ver, let me see. 15 feet from the top. Okay, I understand now. We have one extra 15 feet for the top and connecting wider, no? Wider. And this wider travel like that. Oh, bang. And this, one more information is given. Or make an angle 32 degree. The angle 32 degree.
Professor, I think it's saying that the wire is attached below the 210 feet.
It's below. How do you know get below?
Because it says if to be attached 15 feet from the top, meaning it's below it.
Okay. Makes sense for you. Everyone is agree with her? So she say, I have the solution in my piece of paper in both directions, but okay. She say que it's not like that. See, not like that. Below, so 15 feet here, below 15 feet, and the wire is connected from this to this. Because, let me see, attaching 15 feet from the top. But no specifications si es above or below. Pero makes sense que es below, no? What do you think? Opinion?
No, it doesn't, Professor. Sorry.
As long as we have the placements of the numbers, nothing changes really.
See, change, of course, change. It change because this is my triangle. Look, this is my triangle. Look, this is a triangle again working. Entonces now, si you suppose que es below, es subtraction. Es 210 minus 15. Si you suppose que es above, like the idea at the beginning, is plus. Entonces, opinion, above or below? This is the below. I when I did this, I did in the present time. I did okay. I teach in this class 8 years ago. Entonces I have this review solution. But I don't found. I haven't one folder. I don't. But I did again, redo again. However, in the solution 8 years ago, I suppose que is above, and the solution I did now, I suppose is below. It's below, and the answer is correct.
Correct answer there if you go above, because I did the math with it below, and the correct answer is there.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, entonces now let's solve it. Entonces, what is the question? What is the question? The question is, give me the answer to any. Okay, they want to know. Okay, what they want to know? They want to know. They want to know what? They want to know. Well, they want to know that distance, no? The wire distance, no? W. No? Wire distance, no? Is the thing, right? How long should the guy wire? Yeah, okay. Okay. Do you understand now or no?
A little bit. Those exercises are difficult.
What is the problem? A little bit, no. What is the problem? We're discussing. I need to convince you or you convince me. Come on.
You have to convince me, Professor, in this case, but I didn't understand, I understood how you did it, Professor, but still.
Okay. Let's do it now. So now I have the triangle. The only information I have is this side. Okay, this side is relatively easy to find because it's 210 minus 15, no? 210
yes.
Minus 15 is 195. And this is the opposite. Entonces, in my opinion, the best way for solving this problem is using sine, no? Sine 32 degrees is equal the ratio between the opposite, que es 195, divided by W, que es the wire length. Therefore, W is equal 195 divided by sine 32. I put in my calculator, guys, please checking my computations is right or wrong. It's 368. Well, no, okay, in this case, right, because it's a coincidence with the one option that you have here, right? Okay, this. ¿Qué es this? Pero just in case you check it, ¿no? Noela, everything okay or no?
Professor, I didn't understand why you subtracted.
Because the wire is attached 15 feet from the top, but no specification in what direction, si es above the top. Bueno, no, bueno, es que above do not existe tower.
Yes.
This is the reason. She's right. The student can clarify when I try to do above no tower. The tower, this is the tower. The physical tower is this. Look, this is my physical tower. So you put the screw here and attach 15 below the top. Makes sense. And now I'm clear. And super clear. Okay, guys. Remember, what problem is always depending on the interpretation. No? So you need to understand. So you have the problem in front of you. You have the tower. You see, you say no. It's not above. So the height of the tower is 210 feet, and you attach a wire, but no, above is impossible because we have air. We have no tower. Noela?
Yes, I get it now. Thank you, Professor.
Okay, let's move on to question number 5. Question number 5 is the typical problems que we solving using the famous law of sine or law of cosine, because it's not right angle. No, it's not right triangle, sorry, it's acute. We have B, we have A, we have C, and the given information is the angle, 75 degree, and the angle 55 degree. So it's easy when you see you have AA side, because the side gets given is B, no? Yeah, it's B. B is given, B is 5. You need to find A and C. It's classical que you apply number 1 to find the third angle, que is equal 180 degree minus 75 degree minus 55 degree. And the answer is 50 degree. This is B. And the rest is applied 2 times the law of sine. Suppose sine 50 divided by 5, because remember the law of sine is sine the angle, sine the top. In the top you have sine. In the bottom you have the opposite side. What is the opposite side? 50, 5. Suppose I want to find C, to say sine 75 degree over C. Okay, I don't know. Apply cross multiply. And that's it. Continue here. Cross multiply. C is equal 5 times sine 75 degree divided by sine 50 degree. And the rest is calculated. The answer is 6.3. Likewise, sine 50 degree divided by 5. I'm using the same. You can use in different, you can, of course. Sine 55. 55, no? Sine 55 degree divided by A, que is the opposite of the 55. Now for A alone is equal 25 sine 55 degree divided by sine 50. And the answer is 5.35. Okay, this is 5.35, 6.3, and the angle is 50. Well, let me see, CS 6.3, 50, and 5.35 is option A, no? Let me know if I make a mistake, guys. Option A is okay?
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Do you understand very well that problem?
Yeah, the one was clear.
It's easy. It's basically AAS, two angles given, one side is given. So for sure, they are no ambiguous. There are no multiple solutions. It's specifically one triangle, only one. And you apply the sum of the interior angle is equal 180. You solve it, the remaining angle, and after you apply the law of sine 2 times. Got it?
Yes.
Let's move on to the next page. Next page. Okay. Next page. Okay. Problem number 6 is very, very, very similar because two angles given. The only problem is, or the only difference, no problem, is que es obtuse. This angle obtuse is when the one corner is greater than 90 degrees. And it's a 25. This is B, this is A, this is C. And this side gets BF4. This is A, and this is C. Okay, those are similar. Step number 1, compute that angle. And that angle is 180 minus 25 minus 105. The answer is 50. My coincidence is the same. And now you are ready to apply the law of sine 2 times. Using 25, so sine 25 degree divided by opposite, get 4. I prefer using the information that's given at the beginning, no? I prefer sine 105 degree divided by 8, no? And also, why not sine, let me set out completely, and separate, of course, into computation, no? 50 divided by C. So I isolate, for example, the A part. The A part is A is equal multiplication, cross multiply 4 times sine 105 degree divided by sine 25. I put in my own calculator, and the answer is 9.14. Likewise, Z is multiplication this times this divided by this. C is equal 4 times sine 50 divided by sine 25. And the answer is 7.25. Okay, this is the moment now, selection. What's the best option? The angle is 50, A is 9, and C is 7. It's A again. Boom. End story. Okay.
Professor, can I take a picture before you
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I already took it. Thank you.
Any question, guy? Everyone follow me? No problema?
Yes, yes, no problem.
100 points in the test now, so far.
We see. Professor.
Uh, now we have two sides and one angle. So the problem 7 and 8 is a classical side-side angle. And you need to know by memory that side-side angle is ambiguous because sometimes we have two triangles or one or no angle, or no triangle. But you don't know. Actually, you don't know at the beginning. Let me see. Let me try to do a sketch to understand. Suppose. The problem have no sketch, but I create my own sketch to visualize the idea. 49 is given. 49 is B. C and A. A is 7. B, que is this guy, is 9. Well, I need to find C, of course. Yeah, I need to find the rest of the angle, que is angle A and angle C. Okay, but in that case, I need to memorize. Okay, one more time, you apply law of sine. Okay, so you apply law of sine using the information they have, okay, sine 49 divided by 9, que is the opposite, is equal sine of A, for example. For example, no. I take advantage the side I have. What is the opposite? A, no? Divided by 7. And the only unknown in this problem is sine of A. So I compute sine of A is equal 7 times sine of 49 divided by 9. So this time this divided by 9. I put in my calculator, and the answer is 0.587. To find the angle A, you compute the sine inverse. Trigonometric inverse function. Remember, trigonometric inverse function is the function que you plug in inside the argument a value and give me the angle whose sine is this value. Entonces, pero the problem is that you have two possibilities. One possibility in the first quadrant and one possibility in the second quadrant. Because I know the sine is positive in both quadrants. The first answer is 35.94 degrees. And the second is 144.06 degrees. Okay? I continue with the two potential solutions. But in order to find the angle C, because B is given, I find 2A, suppose A1, and this is A2. And the number is case number 1 and case number 2. You find the C. And C angle is, for example, C1 is 180 minus 35.94 minus 49. And the answer is 95.06 degrees. Okay, nice, acceptable. And C2 is using A2 at 180 minus 144.06 minus 49. In this case, the answer is negative 13. That indicates us that this is impossible. No case 2. You discard that possibility. So basically, we have only one triangle. Okay, and you eliminate C2, and it's only C1. So A, angle A is 35.94. And angle C, I need to find. Okay, the angle C is equal. Well, actually, I did that, no? Angle C is 95. 0.06, and angle B is given at the beginning. Okay, 49. I need the sine now. Pero sine is easy. You apply the law of sine only one time, no? Because you need to find only one side. So I decide using the original problem, the original given quantity is 49 degrees divided by 9. Look, in the original triangle, I using this, I using that. But I know sine C is that angle, 95.06 degree, of course, divided by C, I have no idea who is this. Now cross multiply, C is equal 9 times sine 95.06 divided by sine 49. Put in the calculator, and the answer is 11.88. It's the size in the story. I finish. It's a moment now to select the option. You help me to select the option. Can you consider it correct? In this problem, the angle is 35.94. See, it's B, no? No, one triangle, B, right? One triangle, only one? Yeah. No,
please, can you, okay, yeah, because I want to take a
picture.
Okay, give me just a second. Yeah, I already took it. Thank you, Professor.
No problem. Jai, everyone follow me?
Yes, Professor.
Excellent. Okay, in my opinion, the most important when you face that kind of problem is identify what is the information that's given. It's given two sides and one angle. A side angle. Yeah, I know that this situation is ambiguous. Ambiguous means that we have different possibilities. So you have a lot of degree of freedom. You have two triangles, we have one triangle or no triangle. Okay? When you have two angles, AAS, no, we have only one triangle. Okay. Now, number 8. And number 8, BS6. Let me do a sketch. Again, number 8. Okay, I like sketch to visualize. Okay, I do a little bit, no skill. This is only to visualize and put the data. Suppose that this guy is B, this guy is A, and this guy is C. Si you assume different order, no problem, it's the same. And to say B is 6, this is B is 6. C and 9. And B angle is 75. Okay. Again, we have the same case. It's angle side no? Or side angle, it's the same. Yeah, it doesn't matter the order of the length. Entonces es ambiguous. I don't know si es one triangle, two triangle, or no triangle. Okay, again, you apply the law of sine one time. In this case, sine, the only angle that I have in my hand is 75. Divided by 6, get the opposite. Is equal, so for example, I know 9 here, and it's a sine C. Okay, this is the setup. Now cross multiply. Sine C is equal 9 times sine 75 divided by 6. Then put in my calculator. When I put this in my calculator, I get the answer 1.449. So I have sine C is equal 1.449. If you realize that this is a contradiction, not necessary put in the calculator. So you put in the calculator automatically, and the calculator say undefined. Because sine inverse C is equal to sine inverse or 1.449. When you put in the calculator, let me try to put in my calculator. Okay. Sine inverse function. Inside the argument, I put 1.449, close the parenthesis, presented, bam, undefined. The reason is clear.
Yes, it was undefined, yeah.
Yeah, the reason is clear because you know that sine is a function that is oscillating between +1 and -1. So greater than 1 or less than -1 is impossible. It's not defined. That means that we have no trend. This declares the impossibility that we have trend. Option D, no trend.
Oh, Professor, you mean because it gave us 1.44, it was greater than 1, right? That is why it's not triangle.
Say again?
Because you said, Professor, it gave us 1.44, it means that it's greater than 1. That is why we don't have a triangle.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Automatically, when you see the situation, you conclude that. Not necessarily calculated, because you know by concept that the trigonometric sine never is bigger than 1. Right?
Right, I get it. Thank you, Professor. Can I take a picture?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Professor.
Now, we are doing number 9. Well, let me do a sketch. I like to do one big sketch to understand much better, right? And classify what kind of problem we are solving now, no? We have B here, C, and A. And the information of the angle is given as this one, 50. Also is giving this side, case A, case 3, and this side, case C, case 6. I have no idea what is B. B, I have no idea. So this is the classical side angle side. Again, we have, it's important that you understand this idea. When you have two sides consecutive and one angle, this is ambiguous. But in this case, no. Why no? Because it's perfect defined a triangle, so you have two sides and the angle in between. It's perfect defined. They are no ambiguous situation. But you need to remember that we're solving this using law of cosine. It's the only thing that I have to remember. So side, angle side, or side, we're solving using law of cosine. Okay? But remember, the law of cosine, we have 3 versions. And we're using the version in which involve the angle that we have in my hand, que 50, que B. Therefore, the version of the law of cosine that I'm using is B squared is equal to A squared plus C squared minus 2 times A times C cosine B, because I have B in my hand, get 50, right? Who is B? No idea. Who is A? A is 3 squared. Okay, it's 9. Plus C, C squared, 36. Minus 2 times, multiplication both, 3 and 6. Cosine, 50 degrees. Okay, this is 9. This is 36. This is 36 again, no? Because it's 18 times 2, And cosine 50, I have no idea because this is no fundamental angle. The only possibility we have is the calculator. And we put together in the calculator, and the answer is, well, the answer of b squared is 21.8596. Okay, by the way, I put in the calculator, I don't need to copy in the piece of paper this, because immediately to find b, you find the square root of this. I never copied that. And the answer is 4.68. Well, okay. I have b in my hand, but I solve the triangle. No, because I need the angle. I need the angle and the angle. Okay, no problem. See, I have every side. You can, of course, using the law of sine. So in this case, guys, mandatory you using the law of cosine when it's side angle side. So when you have every side, well, you can use in the law of sine. So for example, sine 50 divided by b, okay, b is 4.68, I computed before, is equals sine a, for example, OB, no, OC, divided by a, que is 3. Now cross multiply, sine of a is 3 times sine 50 divided by 4.68. I put in the calculator. The answer is 0.491. Oh, nice. It's in between 1 and -1. Remember, that value should be less than -1 and +1. Otherwise, outside this interval is undefined. Okay. But you know that part. Now to find the angle, well, I apply sine inverse. A angle is sine inverse of 0.491, and you suppose only in the first quadrant. Okay, see, this value is positive. No, this value should be positive always. So in the first quadrant, because we have no two possibilities of the triangle, we have only one very well defined possibility. So the answer is 29.5 degrees. And finally, to find the angle C, you can apply one more time the law of sine, but hello. The easy way is using 180 minus 29.5 minus 50. And the answer is 100.5 degrees. End the story. We finished that. Wow, amazing. I like that. Any question?
No questions.
Let's do one more and stop. And continue Tuesday. And number 10, no? Yeah. It's a typical side. So 3 sides given, no angle is given. No. Okay, no problem. I try. It's obvious that when you have that situation, you have 3 sides. Side. I call no, the sketch says this is B, this is A, this is C, this is 7, this is 6, and this is 8. Guys, one important thing is to prove that this triangle is possible or not. The sum of two smaller, que is 7 plus 6, should be greater than 8. It says 13 is correct. Okay. Okay, this is the inequality, no? Can help me to prove that this triangle is possible. Yes, the answer is yes. The triangle exists. So you want to prove that it's right or acute up to, so you apply Pythagoras. Pythagoras is CC squared is equal A squared plus B squared. So it's right triangle. However, if C squared, okay, the hypothetical hypotenuse is greater than, it's because it's obtuse. I assume that C is the bigger, right? And C is smaller, it's acute. Like this example. Let me check it. This is extra. This is the extra. This is no. You take the bigger case, A squared 64. This guy squared is 64. This I compare with the 49 and 36. It's obvious because it's smaller, right? So 49, 36, 15 carry that 1, 85. It's obvious que es acute. Pero no, this is extra credit. This is extra credit. Let's move on directly to the problem. We have no angle. So you apply definitely side. And side, mandatory. I need to know my memory if you apply law of cosine. What kind of law of cosine is it? I select C squared is equal A squared plus B squared minus twice AB multiplication by cosine C. Entonces the side is giving ABC. This is A, this is B, and this is C. But the only thing unknown in this equation is the angle C. Okay, let's do it. Entonces C squared is A squared, que es 64. Is equal A squared, que is 49, 7 squared. And B squared is 36. Minus 2. Don't forget that 2, guys. When I was a student, I always forgot that 2. I don't know why. Time A. Que A is 7. And B que is 6. Cosine C. Multiplication, this guy is 84, no? 14 times 6, 14. Yeah, 84. Entonces, basically, my equation so far is 64 equal 49 plus 36 minus 84 cosine C. 49 and 36 together is 85. Okay. And this is easy. This is like a trigonometric equation, no? I propose you do this manipulation. Look, I move minus 84 cosine C to the left because I want to avoid the negative sign. 85 stay here, minus 64. Now subtraction 21. Cosine C is equal to 21 divided by 84. Okay? Y en el calculator, C is cosine inverse of 21 over 84. Boom, boom. I get 75.5 degrees. This is C angle. Okay, by the way, it's the red one. 75.5 degrees. I need to find another angle. And the easy way, you can apply again the law of cosine. You can. Of course you can. Pero no, I hate the law of cosine because it's a complicated equation, no? Entonces, I love the law of sine, que es the easier equation. So I take sine 75.5 degrees divided by 8, because the opposite is 8, no? It's equal, for example, sine A divided by 7. I'm going to find this guy. Again, cross multiply, sine A is equal to 7 times sine 75.5 divided by 8. Sine A is 0.847. Nice. It's in between -1 and +1. It's non-defined. Sine inverse of this quantity is 57.9 degrees. Okay, I have the answer. Okay, I need the last one, but that one is pretty easy. It's 180 degree minus 57.9 minus 75.5. Boom. And the answer is 46.6 degrees. Que corresponden to. O sea, C es 75. B, no, C is 75, yeah. This is B, no? This is B. And this is A. A is E, A, B. I suppose que is the option D, no? You let me know if I make a mistake. It's D, right? Right?
Yes, it is, Professor.
Okay.
It's correct.
Senuela, take your last picture, and we are leaving. We continue Tuesday, okay? This weekend, I will change the due date for the homework and test online. Number 3. There you have more time. You have more time. Better, no?
Professor,
Yes.
it's going to be on Thursday, the test.
Yes, next week. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's my plan.
Okay, but we just have one homework, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you, Professor. Have a nice day.
You too, guys. Bye-bye.